frequency and how to stabilize that frequency to itself. First, we need to understand everything is energy. My perception, my reality. If you resonate with this thought, if you resonate with this idea, then stick with me. If every thought is an energy, that means every story in my head is energy. The bigger the story, the more I overthink. The more I overthink, the bigger the energy. And once the energy is in such a big way already, that means at one point it's a lot to regulate. And this is where overthinkers have problems, and other people will have problems, is that once we overthink too much, once we create so much energy, it's very difficult to let go. That's why meditation really helps to allow things to pass. And the more we pass those things, the easier it becomes. Because then we have a tool to let go of those thoughts, to let go of those energies. Now, energy to itself is not a bad thing, whether it's negative or positive. It is when you think negative, that means it becomes negative. When you think positive, it becomes positive. So you really have to change the way you think about life, about yourself, and how you interact with life to itself. And in that equation, it means the universe will play out exactly just that. It doesn't have duality. It only knows what you want and what you need. And we are in this playing field, that's the universe, the shared universe, where we can play in a good or in a bad way, in a positive or in a negative. And that to itself is a very beautiful thing that we can do, because now we have a choice. That choice is, will I create my own inner paradise, or will I create my own inner hell? And that, my message to all, is that if we keep it simple, then we can create something simple out of that. If we're going to overcomplicate our lives, our thoughts, our ways, then that will be so as well. That's the equation. And out of that equation comes a new self, a higher self or a lower self. One that is connected to hell and one is connected to heaven. And you choose in where you want to be. And the more you choose where you want to be, the more you will be in control over your own life. The idea is that we don't have control. The idea is that we live in an illusion, or that we don't have authority over our own life, our universe. So what we do is change that mindset into I am in control. I have authority over my mind, my body, my soul, my eyes, etc., etc. And in that way, you can change your frequency by repeating a mantra-like, into a way more positive life that you want to. So if I develop more skills to create a positive life, the easier it becomes. If I do not have any skills, thank you very much. If you have oh yeah, that's too bad. I wish we had an online translation. But salam alaikum and shukran, I guess that's Arabic. But yeah, I don't think that's even possible, donating on this platform, right? But that would be amazing though. But in terms of that, that's also energy, right? So once you donate something, it's energy, it overflows to someone else, and that to itself will go into your bucket, into your vessel, into your wallet, and then it glows and it grows. And it's the same with self-love. Self-love to itself, once you give it to yourself, it will grow. If you give it to someone else will grow. And that is the beautiful thing of energy. Energy to itself, without a label, is just energy. And how you dress it up, positive or negative. Envy, jealousy, or looking at someone in wonder. And the more you can change your understanding, the easier it becomes. So create tools that you are happy with. Create thoughts that you are happy with. Create create ways of communication that you are happy with. And by doing so, you reprogram yourself into being a better person in a natural state of being without the need to filter, without the need to be different or to act differently. You're just what it is that it is. And that's all I want to share for now. I'm going to keep walking with my daughter and have a beautiful day. Follow me, subscribe, and enjoy life. In, I think in Arabic, they say, I think Salam Alaikum, right? And in India, they say Namaste. In Dutch, they say, een hele mooie fijne dag. And in English, have a very beautiful day. Bye bye. Love you all.